Welcome to another episode of Titan Muscle and Mind. Today is the Monday catch-up. Guys, I just wanted to explain what the Monday catch-up is. It's about the actions that we take here at Titan Fitness, and more importantly, the actions that I take here at Titan Fitness that you guys may be able to learn from and maybe use it in your business, or if you're an entrepreneur, you can use it in your business. Or look, it could be anything about health or weight training that is very important. And today what I was going to talk about, which pretty much covers everything in your life, which is being disciplined in your decision making. And discipline covers a lot of areas. One of the things that I'm trying to be more disciplined about in 2018 is training, whether I feel good or not. And if I'm going to have to train at 9 a.m. that morning, I'm training at 9 a.m. no matter what. And that's part of the discipline that I need in 2018. But the biggest thing is in 2018 is making decisions. As hard as it may be, whether sometimes you're right or wrong, to own the decisions that you make. And I've been doing a lot of that in the last couple of weeks. Some have been easy, some have been hard, some have been quite challenging. And to be perfectly honest, I expect that. And if I expect anything less, I'm going to be kidding myself. And to point out exactly what I've had to do is, when you run a business like this, the hardest part of decision making is the part where you have to confront the problem, and sometimes the backlash you get. And as an owner, sometimes people don't see the work that we put in, and as our managers do as well. I mean, the leaders at the top, because we cop a lot of the flack for the decisions that we make. But every decision we've made has worked out better for our business time and time again. We've been doing it for 21 years, and we've been becoming better at making decisions. And one thing that you've got to remember is, when you do make decisions, is you have to make sure that you're making decisions while you're calm, but you also have to have an element of empathy. But you also have to make sure that you're making the right decisions for everyone around you, and especially the brand you're working for. It doesn't matter what brand you're working for. It's so important that you understand that it's that brand that has got you to where you are, and you have to respect that. And sometimes you may like the decisions and you may think it's right. Sometimes you may not think it's the right decision. But when you commit to something and you want to be there for a long amount of time, or you want to grow with the business, you have to understand that the sacrifices that you have to make in order to move forward and grow with the company that you're in. A lot of the times I see people that go into businesses and they want to do things their way, or they want instant gratification, or they want validation of what they're doing. For 10 years we were struggling and business wasn't easy. And so where was the validation and the gratification at that point? There was none. So when I see people come into businesses and they're only here for a short amount of time, and they think that they deserve the pat on the back, or they feel like they deserve the validation that they've done an amazing job, when they've only been there for 1 month, 6 months, 12 months, or even 2 years, which is still short term for me. And if you feel like the world owes you, you're kidding yourself. You only get what you deserve in life, and that's it. So you've got to own whether things work out for you or they don't. A lot of the times people forget that it's their actions that get them into the position they're in. A lot of the times that has to do with the environment, or that person not being self-aware, self-critical of themselves, thinking that the world owes them. The world really owes no one nothing, right? It's the actions that you take that will get you to a place that you've never been. But what you've got to remember, it's not the normal actions that you take. It's the actions that are 10x. Not this 5%, 10%, 15%. That's nothing. A lot of the times what you have to understand is there's always going to be rules. I'm not saying you've got to go with the rules in life. And what I mean by that, and don't get it wrong, what I mean by that is, if someone says you can't make it, you don't have to listen to that rule. You can go against that and work your butt off. But when there's rules in a workplace that everyone has to follow, those rules have been put in there for a reason. A lot of the times I see people coming in and they want to do their own thing. Well, here at Titan Fitness, I'm going to tell you now, the culture has been built on, top tier management and owners working their butt off to making sure that culture continues to improve. We didn't win 2 business awards by fluke. Winning 2 in a row is extremely hard. And that's after 20 years in the business. We didn't win it by fluke. And it didn't happen by chance or luck. It happened because we were committed. We made a decision to be tough on the type of service that we gave the members. We wanted to make sure that our team understood how important service was and how important it is to serve your members beyond and above. And they're the reasons we won those 2 awards. We didn't win them by chance or luck. We didn't win them because we took it easy. We didn't win them because we had no rules. We had rules. In 2018, our service will go way beyond that. It's because as individuals, we're working harder. We're pushing ourselves to the absolute limit to get the most out of ourselves. We're making decisions and we're owning the decisions. We're becoming more accountable. We're taking more responsibility. We're not blaming anyone else. We're not going to make any excuses for what we do wrong. And when something happens in the business, I'll put my hand up if I've hired someone wrong. I'll put my hand up if I've given a personal trainer a chance and it hasn't worked out. But I also own the decision that I make as well. And sometimes making those decisions are extremely hard, but they're always the right one. And if you want to be a leader and you want to grow and you want to become the best version of yourself, you have to make those tough decisions, no matter what. And so what I want to leave you guys with today, and that's what the Monday wrap up is, it's the actionable steps that we take here in the business as individuals and as a team. What I want to leave you with, and I've talked about it a few times, 2018 New Year's resolutions, taking action, making no excuses, but more importantly, being disciplined in everything that you do. And that means doing things whether you're ready or not. If you're meant to do it at that time, you do it. And if you keep doing it, you're going to be more disciplined. And if you keep making decisions, you're going to keep making decisions. And it's so vitally important to your growth in 2018. So, guys, the Monday wrap up, sometimes it is going to be about, real and tough talk and what we go through. But it's not all sunshine and roses in business. It's not a smooth ride. There's always going to be bumps. That's part of life. That's a part of everything that you do. So I just want you guys to understand that in 2018, the more decisions you make, the better off you're going to be. And I just want to thank everyone for listening. I'm really enjoying the support that we're getting. We've been putting a lot of content out, and a lot of people appreciate what we put out. And we only talk real here at Titan Fitness. We go through a lot of different ups and downs continuously. We have a lot of wins. We have a lot of great member stories, and it really is a job that I truly love and I'm passionate about, and that's why I push and give it absolutely everything that I possibly can each and every day, and that's why I'm still in the industry, and that's why I'll be in the industry for so many more years. So I just want to thank everyone, and guys, if you like episodes like this or our previous ones, please comment, please share. I hope there's something out of this you can take, because I truly believe decision making is vital in our growth, and especially if you want to become a leader, or you want to become an entrepreneur, or you want to become great in the fitness game, you want to become a personal trainer, you want to manage a team, or you want to manage a fitness center. It's so important that you understand that decision making is vital. And it's not a popularity contest, because if you're in this industry for a popularity contest, you won't win. You definitely won't win, because that's all about instant gratification, and you're not going to win that contest. So I want to thank you guys. I hope you guys like this episode. This Wednesday we'll have one of our personal trainers, Martin Silva. So Martin's been helping a lot of businesses out there. He goes and does talks about the importance of health and how it makes workplaces more efficient. So it's going to be really good. He's done a few podcasts himself, and he's also been on a few podcasts. So I'm looking forward to interviewing him. So until our next episode, guys, thanks for joining us, and we will see you and talk to you guys soon.